In the fall of 2022, I was teaching an online course and I had students from all over the country. And I had about 25 or 30 students in this particular course. And a lot of times in online classes, you only know students by their name and by the written correspondence that you have with them in the course. Well, there was one student in particular, her name was Amanda, and right out of the gate, she was a standout student. In her introduction, she mentioned that she was a mother of three and that she was working in a doctor's office and that she was very excited about being close to finishing her degree. She did very well in the course. She would often ask me for feedback on how she was doing. You could tell she wanted to do excellent work in everything that she did. And she ended up with one of the highest grades in the class. And that class ended in December of that year. About a month later, in January, I received an email from the university. And it mentioned that something very tragic had happened to Amanda. So this would have happened just very shortly after the course ended. She was severely beaten by both her husband and her father-in-law. And it turned out she had been a victim of domestic violence for many years. And she ended up being in the hospital because the beating was so severe. And just a few days before Christmas, she passed away from her injuries, leaving those three children behind. And even though I never spoke to her and I never met her in person, this was something that affected me very deeply, as you could imagine. And the reason I tell this story is it's important for us to be aware that these things happen. It's important for us to try to educate our children, our family members, our friends, and help them understand what the warning signs might be. The Violence Against Women Act provides resources to help people who have been victims of things like this. We would never want this to happen to anyone that we care about, any of our friends, children, family members, anything like that. It's a shame that something so tragic would happen. I hope that you will share this video so that we can make more people aware.